Here's your TLDR for Townhall number 43. Some quick updates. In Discord, you can choose which notifications you want, so go to the Choose Pings channel and select which suits best for you. The team is going to Rare Evo in Vegas on August 16th, so if you'd like to meet them, make sure you register. They have a booth, 4 gaming stations, and a bunch of collaborations. Wagner will also be at Bitcoin Nashville and YGG in the Philippines. Gareth started with the state of the economy. In this chart, what's highlighted is the pre and post Q2 period. There's a 6.2% GDP growth from Q1, and they're projecting 34 million for this year. Their new system with the loyalty points is creating more stability with the Atlas emissions, and 140% of the Atlas is being reinvested into the ecosystem. You can see the full econ report, which has faction activities, DAX, price indices, Sage Starbase, and the census. If you're a developer, you can apply for free access to their RPC calls, and they have a developer hour event on Thursday. They're going big at Breakpoint this year in Singapore, and you still have options to access it even if you don't have a Breakpoint ticket. They're going to have a keynote presentation on the main stage. 25 people from the team are going this year. They're sponsoring a gaming village on the 4th floor, showcasing all the latest Star Atlas content, having 6 PCs set up for demos, and they're kicking off the first ever Star Atlas conference. The conference is a side event on the 3rd floor. It'll be 8 hours and it's open to the public. So if you don't have a Breakpoint ticket, you can still attend. There's going to be an opening speech by Wagner, a fireside chat with Danny, panels with team members, team presentations, a networking area. They're offering booths for DAX or guilds. They'll have DAO announcements and a Surge tournament. 12 PCs set up for 3 teams of 4 players. The semifinals and the finals will be streamed live, and they're going to have a hackathon. Only new feature development will be considered. It's sponsored by Ogrica, and they're going to launch it soon with the final ceremony and the winner selection at the summit. Crew pack updates. Their base units sold in packs of 1 or 5 with randomly selected traits, aptitudes, skills, different personalities, and different backgrounds with lore. These are your avatars in UE5. And for Sage, they're your crafting crew. There's a perk sheet that shows what's associated with each rarity, and all species and all factions will be prepared in time for the launch. The date is TBD, depending on market conditions and their marketing push. They will release the snapshot date and the airdrop date at the same time. 2 days before the crew packs go on sale, they'll take the snapshot. The next day will be the airdrop. Any ship that you're holding in your wallet, in Score, in Sage, all have these crew members and the components for your ship. And on the day of the sale, you'll be able to open your crew packs. You can select the quantity of the crew packs that you're opening, and you can automatically deposit them into Sage. Just a warning, if you don't select that option, you'll have to individually import each one into Sage because they are one of one CNFTs. And remember, the airdrop is a bonus on top of your ship. The prices of the ships aren't going to change, even if ships moving forward don't come with crew. If you collect the 5 rarities of any species or faction, that will be a ticket for the Faction Leader Anomaly crew card. Only 3 winners are going to be chosen. With the Faction Leader card, you'll get access to the Tier 5 habitat on the CSS, the one of one faction leadership, but your access only lasts for 1 year, and then it'll swap and rotate, but you'll still be able to keep the card. Some roadmap updates. It'll be updated on Tuesday, but they're focusing on features that will have a higher impact. R2.2 isn't coming out again. They're switching towards a preseason and then a season 0 after that. Preseason will be coming around Breakpoint, and the features in preseason include a focus on Surge, online 24/7 with smaller maps, and different game modes. Team Deathmatch, Gun Game, VIP mode, SWAT mode. They're working on building Fleet Command, the MMO gameplay that's currently in Sage Labs, into UE5, and they're working on getting UE5 onto any device. They'll also be auctioning land plots for commercial and residential real estate. They're working on anti-cheat systems, a full flight model with gravity and ship stats, all transferring into the flight model parameters, and they'll all be unique to the ship that you're flying. Pets and a pet slot on your character in Sage will be supported in browser until they can get full fleet command that's accessible to everyone around the world. Until then, they'll maintain both, and the features in one will be accessible in the other. Season 0 will have hover and combat racing, on-chain progression and events, racer skins, XP systems, ship mastery, and ship configuration. The head of engineering, Brett, came on to speak. They've got version 3 of the marketplace coming in Q4, adding support for CNFTs, historical data and charts integrated in the marketplace, a single escrow wallet that you can use to bid on multiple items, bundles, and users being able to offer bundles, data APIs available, land auctions, and credit card purchases. Starcom V2 is coming. It will upload all the data for real-time data distribution, providing more reliability, less refreshes, and less crashing. They're going down from 2 to 3 seconds down to 150 milliseconds of latency. And they're seeing a 98% success rate with transactions. Priority fees are at least 50% down, and they're working for more options for the community to be able to adjust their priority fees. Brad, or Magic Puncher, came on to talk about Project Galia, which is the Star Atlas that you imagine. It's an open world that will always be online and the beginning of the MMO. They're starting with the Oni and the Mud Station. They're fleshing out gameplay, travel time, how the planets feel, and they want it to be faster than any other game, so you're not just waiting. In the early prototype, you can travel around, and the goal is to have ship combat and pirate ships that you can blow up. Initially, it won't be on-chain, but they're working on a full blockchain integration, progression with licenses, multiple career loops, a social hub, and missions. They're also working on a partnership for ship rentals. Smaller players can come in and borrow ships, reinvest their earnings, and be able to purchase their own NFT asset. They're also considering a pay over time plan. It's actually possible right now, but they're just building the front end for it. Some DAO updates. So some revenue from the game economy goes directly to the DAO, and they've been building treasury since 2021 and has about 2 million right now. And they're rolling it out on Monday. You'll be able to see the proposals on Monday, and voting will start on Wednesday. They're also launching a system where everyone can read the proposals, but you can only vote if you hold Polis in the locker. Dan came on to talk about the first 4 proposals. The first one lays out the foundation, how proposals work, and how the DAO operates. The second one is the Star Atlas Foundation operation. In order to support the DAO, operations will build out over time. The third one is council election process, and the fourth one is the Star Atlas Ecosystem Fund process, the process for people to seek funding through the Ecosystem Fund. If you want to know more about that, the secret meeting is going to be about the DAO. That's it for the town hall. Thanks for watching.